All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Delicious in Dungeon, episode 24, the season finale. And, honey, what have you done with the kids?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all very different now.
Yes.
And I love it, I gotta say. But
And I would give them all head pats.
But
And Senshia I would look at respectfully.
but this isn't going to be like a long-term switch, is it? I mean, if the creator does that, I take my hat off to you. But But you're not actually doing that, right?
There's no way. Yeah,
So, editor, yeah? I have an idea. All right, shoot. I want to completely change the character designs. Oh, for like a little bit episode thing? No, like
Forever.
forever.
I hate you.
Yeah. Why would you do this?
No, we're going to get something that will change them back. We're going to find probably some more stuff about the nature of the dungeon and the dwarves' relations to the bottom parts of the dungeon, and maybe even some more lore. But yeah, I'm very excited to have more gimmicks and antics continuing here with them all being different.
But are we going to have a climactic finale? What if the Mad Mage catches up to them and it's like,
Who are
I'm
you?
looking for a party that's...
Yeah, I don't recognize you, so it's not them, clearly.
Yeah, like...
They should have a cat with them. That's a dog, clearly.
Right, yeah.
Maybe I am going crazy, you know?
And then way later, the Mad Mage is like sleeping, you know, and then they wake up and they're like...
And it's the peasants at the diner.
Right. And then they're like, wait, no, that's way too... No. There's no way. That's...
But then they think back and the dog was doing this, and then they're like, no! All right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
All right. Do you think when they're all five spinning around in a circle, since that got updated for Izutsumi, do you think they're going to be in their swapped updated races for this episode?
Oh my god. No way. No.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be so much work. Holy shit.
You think we'd go for that far for a joke? Well, okay, we would, but not this time.
Poor animators would be like, no! The roses all
And the
back in
wind.
time. Yeah.
一つ気になってるんだが、今の姿、現年齢の差はどうなってんだ？ライオス、お前今何歳だ？26歳。のライオスは何歳くらい？60歳。トールマンの2倍半の寿命という。
Okay.
トールマンで26、ドワーフで65歳くらいか。
Okay.
だいたい外見は実年齢に影響されると。
That's
Alright.
interesting.
残りの寿命だ。変化前と同じペースで年を取るのか、変化後の姿に準じ。
Oh gosh, I don't know.
ある種、お前人事みたいな顔してるけどな。
Yeah, but it'll affect you the most.
Yeah.
俺たちハーフフットの平均寿命は50歳。お前はあと40年足らずでしわく。
Wrinkle chill! A wrinkle seal!
ごく一部だ。冗談だよ。俺が言いたいのはその場合、このキノコは都合が良すぎるってことだ。
Yeah.
Oh.
他の人種になりたいやつ
Right.
山ほどいる。
Sure.
あのキノコを市場で見たことがない。この変化は一時的か。
There you go.
何かに使えないか考えてたけど、俺が考えていたのは。
Yes, good.
なんか全部うまくいって狂乱の魔術師を倒す。ハリンが正気に戻る。
Yay!
地上に戻る。いやー大変だったな。
Kill the monster!
Right,
Yeah.
right.
やはり下半身が竜ってのは大変だと思うんだ。方法も考えた。しかし、
Oh my
能力の薄い
gosh.
人里ではそもそも人里でファリンは生きられないかもしれない。
But if we could transform her.
レンジリングで小さめの竜に変えることさえできれば人里で暮らせるかもしれない。
Oh my god.
なんて前向きな
Yeah.
やつだ。変身願望があるのは否定しない。
Yeah, of course.
トールマンどうも特徴がなくて平凡。
Not listening to him anymore.
なんか変な音聞こえない？
Yeah, what's that?
ド
Yeah.
ワーフの異物の音じゃないのか。
石がぶつかるよ。
Oh. The ones with sharp senses can hear it.
近づいてくるよ。ガーゴイルだ。
このままではどこまでも狙われ続ける。
Shit.
Stand and fight. Twirling the hair.
Ah! Well, crap.
Hey, that sword will only answer to... Oh.
Oh my god. She's getting ping-ponged.
Oh, shit! Wait, were there mushrooms underneath? Oh! Or... Did Kensuke... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kensuke is now a cursed sword.
Underneath the
Under
ground?
the ground, yeah.
That's how they could beat the
gargoyles.
The gargoyles.
Yeah. Make a circle!
Just like the OP.
Elden Ring! Ah! Yeah, nah. Well.
Uh-oh.
You broke the circle. Oh. Yeah. I'll go around it. Do it, hands! Oh, the circle in the opening! Jacob!
Yeah. That's terrifying.
Wait, is that meant to be like Delgal or something? Yep. You're very light. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yep.
Uh-huh.
You don't have a choice. Here we go.
Oh my god. It's one of those fountains.
Wow.
It's still trying to get closer.
The mushrooms, yeah.
Okay.
Or do I want it to revert?
Alright, cool.
What? They were so good. Yes.
皮がきつね色になったら引き上げ、井包は食が細い上に気に食わないと絶対に手をつけない。手間暇をかけないと。
Extra care.
Oh my god.
あげただけ？
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Wait, but that would coat it in... Yeah.
True.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. It's like taro or something, yeah. Hey!
For a moment, I was so powerful. Yeah, and then...
Yeah, we should prepare some food accordingly. Yep. Yeah, sword is still the same. Yep.
Show me your sword,
Yep.
lads. But it's so cool like this.
But I like it. Yeah, it's back.
Oh shit.
Yes, it's gonna take us down. The trolley.
That could save them so much time.
And
oh boy.
oh my gosh. This is like a whole dwarven city in here.
まあ今のところ危険な感じもしないし、行けるところまで行ってみるか。茶でも入れるか。ドライアドの種をいったものだ。魔法陣はかけたか？
多分ゆっくりだが熱は加わっているようだ。
お前たち兄弟はなぜ冒険者に金を夢見る手合いには見えないが。
Yeah.
俺は故郷の村に嫌気がさして、町の学校へ行って兵隊に入った。そこにも馴染めなくて。 町を通りかかった大将に拾って点々と南下してここでファリンが暮らしていたから
I came all the way to see
どうしても自分も行くと言うから
And that's that
島にたどり着いたわけだ俺たちが島へ来たばかりの頃は金はぎが盛んで護衛の仕事はいくらでもあったそのまま迷宮に入り浸るようになり今に至ると
It's just like, wow.
なぜ妹まで 学校の方がいいクラスができたろう。
She wanted to come, yeah.
魔術の才があったばかりに阻害され、そんな周囲に嫌気がさして、俺は1年先に村を出てしまった。
Yeah, the whole ghost stuff,
魔術
yeah.
学校に入るまで、マルシルに会うまでずっと一人で食事をとってたんだ。
Oh.
俺よりはるかに精神が頑強だったから、案外何とも思ってないかもしれないけど。 二度とファリンを置いていかないと決めたんだ。少なくとも彼女が選んだ新しい誰かが現れるまでは。
Oh, yeah.
ファリンはよくいろんなものを拾ってきてくれた。わからない木の実とか、よくわからない草とか。
Yeah, she just wanted to be your friend, yeah.
マルシルと一緒に食べたかったんだろ
Oh.
う。
There, there. Ah!
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
早くまた一緒にご飯が食べたい。
今のファリンはベーコンエッグだ。魂を卵に例えた。
Right.
Okay.
ベーコンに卵がのきれいに剥がせそうな感じもする。それがファリンだ。
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Visually, too.
具を取り除くこともできるだろうが、ボロボロになるのは想像に
Right.
包みの場合、もっと慎重に複雑な手順。
下半身の竜を切り離せば、ファリンを人の姿に戻せる。
わしは竜の肉で保存食を作り、血肉へと戻る。
Yeah.
ファリンと融合してしまう。竜に戻らなかった肉は、わしらが夕食で食べた部位だ。
So we need to eat the dragon?
この生と死が
Wait.
曖昧な迷宮の中で唯一明確
Wait.
な手なのだと思う。竜の部位をすべて食べてしまえば追い払うことができるのではないか。
そういうことには反対かと。
人の蘇生には反対だ。ファリンは今生きているし、ただ彼女を迷宮から解
We gotta eat all the bacon.
一体何食分なんだ。
Oh, that's your bro.
とも望みのある方法じゃないか。
Oh my god.
なぜ気づかなかったんだ。今までずっとやってきたことじゃないか。あの巨体。
Hey, start at the tail.
完食に10年以上かかる。
俺がキロ食えると思うか？
Yeah.
Clearly, you need to throw a big party for everyone on the surface.
他の者に協力を仰
That's
ぐがい
right.
前が築いてきた人脈が物を言う時だ。
Hey, elves.
Yeah, Kabaru.
多くたち。
Get a
たくさん
festival.
食べてくれそうで期待できる住人たち。少し食欲に乏しいところ。
No, but they'll eat it.
ここは人数や家畜でカバー。
Mm-hmm.
あと、ナマリやシロたち。あとカブルーも魔物食に興味あり
No, he was not.
でも完食には遠いよ。あと一個中隊は欲しいが。
you know, like a large number of elves that showed up. You know, that would be.
Oh my god.
This is so dumb. I love it. I just gotta chill. Yeah. Huh?
Okay.
Meanwhile. Oh!
ファリンの竜部分をステーキにした付け合わせにするのはどうだろう。シチューの方がいいか。骨から。
They're just like, can you not?
Yeah.
Like, Fallon menus.
Oh my god.
ダンジョン飯。
Dungeon meshi.
そこには上も下もなく、ただひたすらにダンジョン飯。ああ、ダンジョン飯。
Ah.
Holy shit.
To be continued indeed. There might be an
end credit scene.
Yeah.
That was
of all the things that be like the wait. So how do we keep that part from transform?
Now, I will just say there is a potential problem with what you said there, Laios, even though I love the gusto of it, in that you went into the painting and you ate food inside and then you came back and you were hungry again. So that's granted a different kind of magical process.
Nah, I don't think that has anything to do with
but
this.
That doesn't necessarily mean that the eating is absolute.
No,
so
I don't think it has anything to do with this because
Yeah.
he wasn't eating actual food. He was eating basically an illusion of something. Yeah.
It's possible. All right. No more gorgeous elf senshi. All right. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it was temporary.
Yep.
It was the spores that were on them that was making them stay that way. So they just need to get a good bath. Magic cares about how clean you are. It's just true. It was with Senshi's beard. Yep. You want to cast dope magic, you gotta take baths.
Using the circle of the mouth to transform
Change
the
the
fried
dumplings,
dumplings.
All right, that's it.
Wow. That was
Dungeon mesh.
Dungeon meshi.
Yes.
And the whole thing of we could get them to help out. Cut to them being like, what's
Whoa, isn't that?
Yeah.
But the dungeon has gone through some kind of transformation, which is
cool.
potentially interesting to set up some things in which the Mad Mage has maybe taken some more overt action to protect Fallon and just the dungeon as a whole.
And yet that's also a great way to make it so that, our main characters might not have to deal with that in the same way because they're so far further down. And so that's a way in which they have the chance that nobody else has, right? On top of all the stuff of whatever's going on with Laos and Fallon's, lineage and stuff.
But the reveal that, the way we could probably undo the transformation and keep it that way.
Yep.
Is if we ate the dragon.
Now, here's the only potential issue I have with this, right?
Yeah.
Just because you eat the dragon, which I like that they caught on to that of, hey, we metabolized the meat that we ate, and that didn't go back to the dragon. But...
yeah, you can't eat a soul, right?
You can't... yeah, like, just because you eat the... like... Your soul isn't lost with your hair when you get a haircut, right?
No, but hear me out. This is the weird thing here. They're onto something here. Is that when you disintegrate something, which is effectively what digestion is, it's a form of just breaking things down to its base components.
Yeah.
At some point, it goes through a transmutation process and becomes your own cells and stuff like that. Yeah. So, in that aspect, if we assume in our world, right, if I ate a chicken, right? So let's say chickens have souls, right?
Right.
But I ate the whole ass chicken. When the chicken dies, does the soul leave the chicken and then just wander around because it doesn't have a body to return to? Because I ate the chicken entirely.
Well, right, and the other big question. So, regardless of the eating of the dragon, right? Regardless of the eating of the dragon, if you were to cut off the top half of the fallen dragon, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just the fallen parts. Mm-hmm. Would those parts regrow dragon parts? Because
well, we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Right. But I think that's kind of the thing that it's banking on of the
well,
because cells will reproduce and
no, but that's to take years, bro. Like
right.
Fallon isn't some super regenerating magical
but
nonsense
that's but that's not what I'm getting at. Like it's the what is the root stuff that's in there?
Well, it's a fusion. That's the point. Is that that's why it has a visual difference. Is that it's not just dragon all throughout and Fallon all throughout. Mm-hmm. The souls are what's potentially mixed up. That's the running theory. Right. But the actual physiology is strikingly different.
Yes.
It's just like any other chimera or what have you that we've encountered in the story. So the idea that they could eat the dragon parts, it could kill the dragon's part of the soul that it doesn't have a body to attach to, so it leaves.
Right, because if the dragon part of the soul is occupying the dragon parts, then at the very least, you could get it to where then Fallen maybe has an advantage, because it's just they can't do anything about like the feathery or scale parts that might be on her human body, but
and there's definitely a possibility that because we don't have a two-head situation,
whereas
two sets of organs situation, that we might have a thing where the soul actually does reside in a physical part of the body in this world, and thus we might not have any hope in that regard.
But
and it would just kill Fallon,
As far as having, an idea, a plan, a specific thing that they can take action towards to give them hope and whatnot.
All right.
Great. Yeah. Eat your way back to Fallon's return.
Hey, I think it's not bad. I think the part that's where it gets a little silly is that it's the same logic as killing Fallon and resurrecting Fallon into another body with regular magic.
Sure.
Because Fallon's soul is going to stay here.
Right,
no matter what, because of the dungeon's curse, right?
Exactly. Now that
so you could still kill Fallon and resurrect her into another body.
Right.
It just wouldn't be Fallon's body.
But given the fact that a decent amount of Fallon's body was regenerated as a result of the ritual and everything, but now
that was dark magic.
No, right. But now that it's being fully sustained and whatnot, there is the possibility that they would maybe be in a more stable place to resurrect Fallon, given that before it was like, okay, we've got like some, digested bones and things like that.
No, I agree. I'm
so
just saying.
Need dragon flesh.
No, I get that, but I'm talking about the eating argument is basically the same as the killing argument. It's just that when you kill Fallon, we don't know what happens to the souls that might have intermingled.
Yeah.
Do they then float up as a spirit and we see this like dragon Fallon spirit or soul?
Right, and we have been getting at ghost stuff here, so that could still be what ends up actually happening to resolve the situation. But hey, until then, you can't argue with Old Faithful. We have figured out ways to, fully eradicate something. Well, we eat it.
We eat it.
And so
it's gone.
And so at the very least, that'll be one hell of a power play on the dragon.
It would be.
If Dragon Fallen, it doesn't stop it, right? Like it's comes back.
God, though. Like think about the horror of what we'd actually be doing, though.
Oh yeah. So the way you'd probably want to do it is actually just cut off the Fallon part, maybe leave some dragon parts on there. That way you're not slicing off pieces of Fallon as you're eating it.
But here's the thing. Fallon doesn't have any vital organs in her top part.
Well, no, she does. It's that there's duplicates, right?
No. When they stabbed everything into Fallon and Kabaru grabbed her and was like, nothing. It did not kill her. It did not do anything there.
It was the weakening, and then it's the resuscitating because it's I'm pretty sure that was the explanation. I'm pretty sure the explanation that they gave as far as the theory of it is there's vital organs in both of them, and so if one's still around, it can sustain the other.
Yeah, I don't think that was the I don't think that was the thing there, but I remember specifically more that Fallon was in pain, and even if there's other organs that sustain the other, the idea that if you cut off Fallon from that spot there, you're basically killing her.
Oh no, Absolutely.
So it's,
I mean, them saying we're going to eat the dragon parts, sorry,
you're also killing Fallon.
You're also killing Fallon. And so at that point, it probably would still turn into some kind of resurrection thing where it's hey, we're going to try and just specifically, restore Fallon with human parts rather than dragon parts,
Right.
Yeah.
But the part where I think that it's still just ultimately a killing Fallon thing is that Fallon is still needing the dragon part in order to live. Like,
oh yeah, and also with the whole resurrection thing, the whole point was that they had to get her back before she's fully digested by the dragon and the body's gone. Well, if your plan is to fully digest the parts of Fallon that are dragon parts, then you'll have to use dark magic to restore the parts that were digested, right? And so, then at best you're in like a different kind of situation, right?
Or you're in that really fucked up situation where you've got them paralyzed, stunned there. Mm-hmm. You start dissecting and figuring out where everything is.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, so we're going to eat all the non-organ muscles, flesh. We'll see how that works there. And then we start doing some magic to test it. Nope, not working.
No, see,
Fallon's just there, screaming and everything.
Here's what is clearly going to be the way that they do
nightmare.
this. Is that they use dark magic again, but they're like, okay, we can't have it be something like a dragon because that'd be problematic. Mm-hmm. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to all be sort of like low-key organ donors. And then we're going to put her back together with pieces of ourselves, healing ourselves while we're still alive.
You can't donate certain organs.
Supplementing with healing magic to restore things, right? So that way they can basically turn their own bodies into fallen part, replacement part production factories.
Ew.
I mean, we're talking about eating, eating our friend back into returning. We're already in some
because the part that they can separate this is the idea that they're eating the dragon. They're not actually eating Fallon. No, but that is why. That's why they haven't all immediatally rejected the idea.
No, right.
That's the logic leap that they're making in their heads.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes. But,
but the difference between being like, I'm going to cut open my own body, pull out my heart, rip it out, and give it to you. Okay, now I'm going to die. Blah,
No, that's not how it goes. You just have them all, maybe consume something that'll make them go to sleep. They line up in the circles. Marcela's very careful with how she uses the magic, And then she also has
you're just adding more flowery words to the exact same thing that I said. It doesn't matter who does it or how it's done. It's gutting themselves, taking their organs out, laying them in a thing there to do dark magic.
But if you describe it as being power of friendship, then it makes so much more sense.
It's No, see, what I love about this is not a power of friendship thing. Uh-huh. This is, we're going to go kill Fallon. Okay, but that's not gonna make her live after we kill her.
Right.
Well, we're gonna eat her corpse. Oh, that makes it so much better.
No, because what you have here is you have half of an egg and some bacon, right?
Right.
You eat the bacon, you still only have half an egg. How do you get the other half of the egg back, right?
Magic.
Yeah. And what that's been before is dark magic. So,
Resurrection magic and healing magic isn't dark magic, though.
Well, no, because the reason that the resurrection magic was the dark magic or the ancient magic or whatever is specifically because they were lacking when it comes to the matter to comprise the body.
No. Resurrection magic regularly uses goat. That's something that they've talked about plenty of times beforehand.
Yeah. All right, so they just use that.
No,
okay.
It's more the idea that they fused specifically the dragon and the...
No, right, because they didn't have goats or things like that.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
But oh my god, so great kind of end of the season premise thing to set up where things are going. Fallon and the Mad Mage are wandering around together, which means most likely that part of the little campfire outside the gate was actually the Mad Mage's potential.
That is a definite possibility, because the Mad Mage still is a flesh and blood being, so they need sustenance.
He needs to eat too.
Because let's be real, at some point we are going to have the party interacting with the Mad Mage, and while there might be a fight and all that stuff, I will be shocked if there isn't a point where they actually share a meal together.
At some point. I think it might be more the thing of, they give him a knuckle sandwich kind of meal, but
sure,
I'm sure it'll be properly well cooked before it lands in his mouth,
It could be
I cast silence. Bah!
we beat your ass, and then as we're going to try and be like, hey, we need, let's figure this out. They start with the meal or something.
Could you cast some really strong magic to shrink Fallon? That would really help a lot. Because matter is full of space, Jacob.
Right, and then once it gets digested, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
See,
calories are calories.
This show is very, I love how it's taking the eating thing very seriously, because that makes a lot of sense, right? If you're in a situation where you need to do something crazy and magic has limitations and all that stuff, hey, the human body's pretty magical,
Right.
So
It's
take
pretty
advantage
cool.
of what it does, right?
Right.
Outsource that work.
We have an inner mechanism that transmutes shit into other shit.
Yeah.
And then we leak out the shit we don't want, and we incorporate the shit that we do want.
Right.
That is freaking dope.
That's pretty incredible.
That is so freaking cool.
That being said, this show is absolutely like charging towards the, that line of where the RPG video game or D&D tabletop RPG inspired world building kind of starting point, and this is where that game breaks down, or that that's why things don't usually go into explanations that in detail, because it's but we need to conserve the matter for the resurrections, but what happens if you are able to shrink something down and then digest the shrunken down parts, and then you unshrink down what happens there? Why was the painting thing different with regards to the eating? Was it just because it's an illusion, like you're saying, or is it something else?
Right. It's we are transporting Laios across time, space, and whatever, but the actual place that he was there was a projection. He was not literally physically there, and thus he was not able to physically eat, but he was there in such a way that the Mad Mage could detect him and was able to recognize and remember.
So if that's a time thing rather than
it's absolutely a time thing,
but then
it's
that's
just
not necessarily an illusion thing.
Well, no, it isn't that. No, it isn't that he wasn't physically there. That's why he wasn't eating anything.
Well, I think he was.
No. He was able to be seen, but he was not actually incorporating food.
Well, okay, so instead of sending Laios back in time, it creates an illusion of Laios that maintains agency to what Laios does. And then sends that back in time.
Yeah, the point is that it's not. There's no way it's important whether or not Laios was eating specifically.
No, because of this development, it is now very important, because we have to experiment and figure out exactly how this shit works.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
I mean, it's totally possible that this is just something that we're being given here because it makes sense for the characters to have this as a thought, right? And that's not actually what it's going to be.
It's a thought. It's a thought that inevitably came about because Senshi was like, well, the hippogriff meat didn't transform when it was, taken through our, bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to go too in depth into the, the rings of things that transform things or what have you because of, mushrooms, that.
Right. Why did it not retransform when we put it into our mouths? Because we still had the spores at that point,
Well, they hadn't.
Or wait, no, they hadn't. It was after. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. But they have Izutsume as the more complicated point of kind of immediacy where they can experiment with trying to figure out how to do something here, because this is a scrambled omelet at this point, not just bacon and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I also thought it was really funny when they showed the visual of what Fallon looks like right now. And it's
literally
red, white, and yellow. It's literally
it's the egg on the bacon. Yeah,
it's just
wow. That's probably what made Senshi think of it. He's like, kind of looks like bacon and eggs. Wait, bacon and eggs. Wait.
My favorite part was the and that a sunny side up egg sticks to the bacon, and my brain was just like, the hell? What, it does?
Well, I think usually when we have bacon and eggs, they're not
cooked together.
It's not like you put the egg then on top of the bacon or something. It's
whatever.
Yeah.
But the whole situation then leaves us with yes, we have a proper food metaphor to describe the impossible situation that we have, which is Lyo's thinking ahead of like, so like once we bonk the Mad Mage and we get to the Winged Lion, is it just gonna magically be better? I don't think it will. So if she needs to live out in a village somewhere where there's very little mana, we're gonna have issues.
Can you imagine?
I just love the way that Laz is just thinking that far ahead.
We'll dig
so
some
optimistic.
holes or something, but wait, that won't work. I want to see at some point they defeat the Mad Mage or whatever, or come to an understanding or something, right? And it's we need to get Fallon back, and it's like, well, see, that's gonna be difficult. It's like, no, it's fine. We'll just eat the dragon parts. You'll what? Like, no, we've thought about this.
Kabru just looking at us like,
and Thistle's just like,
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
These are the people that defeated me. Like, after 1,000 years or whatever. Like, wait.
Can you imagine? You're a Mad Mage. You running this entire thing here. You're immortal. And then these motherfuckers come out of the tunnels with knives and forks, and they're just like, "We're here. We're here to kick your ass."
Oh yeah. No, that would, like,
that would be terrifying. I'd be like, nah.
That would drive me insane.
I'm
where it's
teleporting. I'm yeeting out like immediately. Like
either the whole rest of the world is crazy, and I'm the only one that's sane, or I'm just crazy, and I'm okay with that.
I'm going to live with Yod forever. I'm just gonna put my book away and put my familiars away, and just be like.
The fact that this show actually ended with that being the
realization of the main cast.
Like the all right, hopeful into tomorrow, season 2. Let's go.
What if we cannibalize my sister? And they just look at him like,
it's like, hey, don't judge before you hear my idea.
Hold up, let him cook. And then it's the like problem is it's just that's so much food. And they're like, that's your problem. And he's like, yeah, if we ate like a kilogram a day, like it would take forever. It would take a decade. And I just love the idea that he was literally like
doing the math.
He was doing the math in his head. He was like, so dragon. I kind of know exactly how much it would weigh.
Oh, of course.
But then it's how much of that is skin? Do we have to eat the skin?
The bones and the, you
right.
that stuff.
But the part where he probably had to think of like, so do we have to grind the bones?
Oh yeah, this idea,
this very much breaks down after a point. You're like
at best you're talking about not getting rid of the dragon, but making it so that Fallon has a majority stake in the shares of this body company. Right? Like that's what you're going for.
Wait, Jacob, we've been told this all along. The point of the whole resurrection stuff is you need actual flesh. You need equivalent of parts and stuff that. So, the soul is in all of it. That's the point. Because you need an actual, like, body, right?
Wait,
Because resurrection can't happen unless you have enough of incorporating parts for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Meaning that,
and realistically,
they'd have to eat the whole thing.
Well, and that's probably, right. Because it's the whole... how strong is the connection from the soul to the body, right? And so we need to make sure that the soul stays with regards to
that's how they can do it, yeah.
And so we're trying to...
It's a gradient of, like, how strong...
Right. And so we're trying to eradicate the dragon's soul connection to the body...
by destroying the dragon's body and...
in an absolute kind of way.
It's we're going to put it into the melting pot and break it down into slag, and there's nothing there. It's carbonized, you know?
It's
And you know what? We've got a great little like tummy factories here that just
imagine
transmute it down.
This show ends with a big party like we see in the OP and stuff, right? And the dragon
and Fallon's just there like, this is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Laios and Isan. And
he's
just like, yep, just keep eating.
And then we cut to the dragon, a la Lord Farquaad in the dragon's stomach, but instead it's the dragon in everybody else's stomachs getting digested as its soul slowly loses tether connection.
It's dead at that point. It's long dead at that point. The soul doesn't feel what's happening to the body after it's been dead, The connection's severed,
That's another good point. Depending on the control that the Mad Mage has over the whole immortality spell and thing, theoretically...
Probably not anymore. I think it's just...
Sure, it's an ongoing thing, and it didn't necessarily... You weren't able to pick and choose what souls stay behind, but if you could, you could theoretically be like, we're going to selectively have Fallen stick around for the resurrection and not the dragon, or something like that. But this is wild.
This is wild. This is really, really fun, kooky stuff. Cookie. Cook. Ah, yes. Ah, Dungeon Mesh.
That is how the
But
cookie
y'all,
crumbles.
thank you so much for watching these episodes' reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next show's first episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.